Mega Man, I'm blue and cyan. The creation of Dr. Light, or right if you are from Japan, also known as Rockman. Welcome everybody to this special Let's Play for the month of December of Mega Man 3. And if you aren't listening to Brental Floss, you totally should be. I, of course, am Drak.
And I'm here. I'm Shadow Blazer 3000, of course.
And I am Andrea.
And we are ready to take on some Mega Man 3. But I did want to get this song out of the way because this is actually one of the better songs of the Mega Man series. And I wanted to let these two newbies to the franchise hear it. Really kind of gets you into the mode, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like this. And I liked Mega Man 2 theme too.
Yeah. These are two of the most recognized Mega Man themes. Actually, no, this is one of them. The third would be the Mega Man 2 entry theme. The other would be Dr. Wily's Castle. Because those are probably the best it's ever gotten. But let's get to it. We have 8 new Robot Masters to tackle. And an interesting new mechanic, because now Mega Man looks at them. But like I said in the previous Mega Man 2 run, every time game mechanics improve just a little bit. And with this one, we got an added little perk. Well, actually 2. One of which was Mega Man was a little lonely.
Aww.
And so now he has a Robo-Dog!
I was hoping it'd be a Robo-Girlfriend. When does she come into the picture?
that would be his sister. And she is already made.
Okay.
They just don't feature her that much. No, this introduced Rush, the Robo-Dog for Mega Man, and actually is an... You remember how we had the items 1, 2, and 3?
Mm-hmm.
Rush kind of improvised this. Another introduction was this guy, Proto Man.
Wow.
Proto Man is actually Mega Man's older brother.
Right. I vaguely remember him because I probably saw an episode or 2 of the cartoon series.
And he was played by the ever so wonderful Scott McNeil.
Mm-hmm.
So we have... Actually, was he?
I have no idea. To the internet!
I think... No, he played Wily and Proto Man. But he's more known for Wily because of what he did there. The other addition we will actually see in later levels, but we have now added a mechanic, which is a sliding mechanic, which adds to the level design, as well as if you want to kind of like speed run through these, you can now do it. And everybody will remember this mechanic. Yes, it returned.
Who likes these platforms?
I don't, but, you know, considering other platforms I've dealt with, I'll deal with these again. You can also tell the graphics are a little bit more polished. They're pushing the NES a little bit more in this one. And now we have an added problem because these magnets. But thankfully
you would have to memorize them.
Yes. Oh, you have to not only memorize them, you have to know which one's coming next. You have to foresee.
Yeah, especially if you gotta go over these gaps.
Yeah, it's not just memorization, it's a little bit of foresight. I think at this point we're not going to utilize that. And we also have some new minions, because it's a Mega Man game, why not? And then if people missed the Robot Master we're going for, we are going for Magnet Man.
I'm surprised you didn't go down.
Because I didn't need it, technically.
We're going for Magnet Man.
We're going for Magnet Man. Not Ian McKellen. Wrong Magnet Man. And that would be Magneto. Here is Magnet Man. Yeet. This guy gives me a little bit of trouble. This is where they actually tried to up the difficulty a little bit on the Robot Masters. Because, you know, after Mega Man 2, having the Robot Masters get trounced as they did, they didn't want that to happen again. Since this part of the game is really just trying to teach you how to play the later parts. And yes, Magnet Man killed me. So sue me. You have to get used to his jump. And then you have to hope he doesn't do the magnet. This is another thing I like, is the boss music. And there you go, that's the sliding mechanic. Yeah. This guy's kicking my butt. I have no problem saying it.
I was gonna say, you look like if you were on a conveyor belt, because you look like you're sliding, but you're scooting back.
Well, yeah, he's pulling me towards him.
Oh, I see.
He's a magnet. I'm a robot, therefore I am metal.
Well, that's why I was kind of confused at first.
Yes!
Oh, and you're only 1 bar away from death.
Alright, and now we have an additional... We're getting his power. Another thing they did was they made the menu a little bit more accessible.
Mm-hmm.
So... You got Magnet Missile! Now on to the next Robot Master, which is Hardman.
Hardman.
Do you just, like, choose random, or do you just know which ones you like?
I know which ones to tackle, basically. Thank you, Dry Run. I think actually somebody did suggest, like, why don't you tackle one of these Mega Man games blind? I technically wouldn't be tackling them blind.
Yeah, because
I like knowing. I like knowing which Robot Master power does what, and hurts what.
Not to mention you've played this before, so
Yeah, I have kind of a basic understanding of what hurts what.
the ground looks like it's Rice Krispies.
It does, and now I'm hungry for Rice Krispies. Go make some, hun. Go make me a sandwich. I'm gonna get comments after that one. Oh, you're just gonna send your wife out to the kitchen? Okay, so speaking of our new furry, well, not really furry friend, we're gonna use Rush. And oh look, he can be a Rush Coil. Ow. Technically, you can slide under those things, but I never got the timing right. Oh, and these guys. I hate these guys. But thankfully, the Magnet Missile takes care of them. Don't care! Get out of here! Stupid monkey! Monkey!
He just wants to get back at you.
Yeah, he's trying to get back at us for all the monkey sayings. Monkey!
Monkey.
We always have to reference that when we get a chance. No. Get out of here. Ah, I hate these stupid monkeys.
Monkeys.
Monkeys!
Monkeys.
We're just gonna keep doing it.
That one was Jumanji, actually.
And now we have more Mets. They actually have more functionality now. Yes, Met are the classic of Mega Man. They will always be around. I love people who get into the debate. It's like, no, Met is not ever game. Yes, he is. He's even in the X games. I've even heard he's in the Zero games. Met is forever. In fact, I think Mighty Number 9 has already put in a Met derivative. Ow! And of course, Proto Man! And I'm dead.
He just freaking annihilated you.
I had 1 health!
I know, but he just annihilated you.
I have a feeling Andrea's trying to get back at me for the sandwich comment.
Yeah, she is. So what is Chrono Man's deal?
Proto Man is just simply Mega Man's older brother.
That's it?
He was built first, so he's the kind of, again, Proto Man, prototype.
Mm-hmm.
There really isn't anything else with him except the fact that he's kind of his own man. His own Proto Man. He doesn't go with either Dr. Light or Dr. Wily. The series had him siding with Wily, and occasionally he does, but he just, the way that they've set up the character is he's his own character. He doesn't care about Wily's agenda or Dr. Light's.
Where's his health bar?
That's a very good question. We never know. At least until Mega Man 10 when you get to play as him. Yes, it took 10 games to be able to play as Proto Man. Woohoo! Alright, and now we are on to Hard Man.
Man, you just had the hardest time with that boss. By just sliding right under him.
Yep. And I get what you did there, Andrea. Hardest time. Boom! Hard Man dead. Woo! And now we get his power.
What are you, rogue?
Yep, pretty much. I'm Mega Man. You got the Hard Knuckle. Obviously, since he can throw out his hands at you, now we can do that too.
Knuckles is in this game?
I know, right? The fighting freak has returned in Mega Man.
He's gonna back you up with a fist metal crackle.
That was exactly what I wanted to get out of you. And now we're on to Top Man? We're literally... Tops aren't that intimidating.
Wow, running out of ideas already, design team.
What
Not
is...
really, I just don't think they wanted to waste them all.
What? He just came from Beyblade, you know that?
Why on earth are we going there?
Well, it reminds me of Tops. And where do you find Tops?
Beyblade. So what you're basically saying is that his special ability is going to be to call out Dragoon. I think that was what it was called.
Yes, Dragoon.
There we go. We had our obligatory Beyblade reference. Thank you, Andrea.
And I'm still sad that they didn't put the Beyblade originally. I'm gonna cry.
Well, cry. I'm assuming people want to hear you cry. They will eventually. I'm guessing that there's licensing problems.
I know, but it just makes me sad.
Yes, it does.
It's not here now.
And she gets on my back for being impatient. And then she does that? That's exactly what I do!
It's funny, like, one of the voices in Beyblade, it was the voice of the smart kid, I think. He actually went on to voice in Arthur for a while. He voiced Brain, of course, of all people.
He voiced who?
Brain. In Arthur. The kid...
Oh, okay. I was like, you mean Pinky the Brain? I don't think so.
No, not that Brain. I said Arthur. I don't know why you weren't paying attention.
I didn't hear Arthur. I heard something else. I'm like, what? I thought I heard Archer, and I'm like, huh? He's on that FX series?
Not Archer.
Oh, and these are just so wonderful to deal with. I remember me and my brother used to suffer on these cats all the time.
They're
when we
coughing
didn't
up
sell them.
hairballs.
Well, or
Balls
yarn
is-
balls.
Yeah. It's yarn ball hairballs.
There you go. Yarn hairballs. Jeez, saying that actually makes me want to have a hairball. Alright, here's another kitty. Kitty!
Soft kitty, warm.
No!
What was that?
That's Big Bang Theory.
Okay.
You'll know soon enough when you actually get the Lego set.
I'm not getting Lego set.
Did I tell you that, hun? The Big Bang Theory is getting a Lego set?
I think I remember something like that, because didn't you have it on a topic once when we were trying to figure out what to talk about?
My brother actually sent me the story. It was pretty funny. Alright, let's get more Magnet Missile. And also, you can technically do the whole Metal Blade thing in this game, but it's with a later weapon, and they made it sure that the energy usage was proper. So, if people are wondering why I'm not Metal Blading it up, first of all, I don't have it. Second of all, it's not really all that worth it anymore. And that was an accident. A total accident. I just wasted the energy tank I got.
They're not the boss.
Oh, that hard-fought energy tank is gone. Alright. So now we have Top Man, which is not really all that hard.
Let it rip!
Let it rip! Pretty soon we'll have a Monster Rancher reference, just wait.
That was like Cartman doing Beyblade.
Well, I was trying to imitate the kid.
Well, Tyson's not that high-pitched and annoying.
I don't know. I haven't watched the whole series.
It's been years since I watched it. And I need to get Monster Rancher on DVD.
Monsters ooh up, Monster Rancher. Alright, and now we have... You got Top Spin!
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, you got mail.
Nope. We got the Top Spin, and this is the weirdest ability. Because it works when it decides to, if that makes sense. And now we are on to Shadow Man.
It's me!
It is, we're gonna go kill you.
Oh, gee.
We apparently don't like the Shadow Blazer anymore. He doesn't upload as much as he should. He doesn't do the anime that I want him to do, so we're just gonna go kill him. And the Shadow Blazer is now very quiet, almost as if he's preparing for us.
Yeah, I gotta plan my counter strategy.
Well, my strategy is just come in and shoot the crap out of you.
Okay, when I see those things on those cars, it reminds me of something from Sonic.
Yes.
Just because it looks like one of the robots from Dr. Eggman's group.
The other thing that comes to mind, at least for me, is Shenmue, but that's just because construction vehicle. I need to play the Racing Transformer just to play as Ryo Hazuki. Okay, cool, I don't need anybody. I didn't want Rush! Except now I'm really low on energy. Urgh.
What just happened?
Since there are these new Spaceballs, I'm just gonna call them that because I don't know their actual name. They block it out and make it look like a planetarium show. So I just have to take care of them really quick, and then I can move on. It's basically to throw you off and make you have to memorize the platforms. Except when you know how to exploit it. Doesn't really work.
This would look like a level from Sonic.
It kind of is. And I love the music from this stage. It's one of those few that from Mega Man 3 that stands out to me.
Yeah, this is like one of the few lava worlds that doesn't have a real deep bass to it.
Yep.
That always seems to be the common music staple of lava worlds. They'll have a really deep bass.
Yes, but, you know, maybe one of the reasons that they didn't do it was because he's not technically a fire enemy.
It's still a fire world, though.
Yeah, it's a fire world, but he's not a fire enemy. I don't know why they picked that, but they did. And here comes a fun part. These are the ultimate trolls of the game, because they can do that. And also, I don't care what anybody says, they have the best drop rate for some of the best items in the game. And you will just watch them fall down a pit.
So bounce back, we're playing Castlevania now.
Something like that, yeah. Because you will see, like, massive health upgrades, you will see energy tanks, you will see extra lives drop off these guys, and they just go right in the pit. Except if you can time it right, then you can get something like that to happen, but it's hard to do. I even think this is the attempt where I got an extra life and it just made me scream. Yeah, this is the one thing about Shadow Man's I couldn't understand, is why he got a fire-themed level when he's not fire-themed. He's ninja-themed. Obviously, you saw the giant ninja star on his head.
Ninja vanish!
Ninja vanish! Alright, and obviously his weakness is the top spin. This is a weird ability because you have to be in the air to use it, and you have to make sure you're not pressing the A button for too long, otherwise you'll do that. And just run through the bar. Yes, you can run out in one's top spin.
You won?
In one, if you keep pressing the air button, yeah.
I was asking you won? I'm surprised. I blinked and I missed it.
And now we get the closest thing to a metal blade in this game. You got the Shadow Blade and the Rush Marine.
And he's pink.
Well, he's technically purple. But we're going to make the joke anyway because there's no pink. He's pink. Now it's on to the next one, and this one is a kind of simple one. It is Sparkman.
Sparkman.
Which looks nothing like his portrait. This is one of those tunes that I just can't help but dance to. I don't want to. It's just that catchy. Yay! We're doing well. No, we're not anymore. Well, it was good while it was lasting. And look, it's a Hammer Joe! Yes, to the Mega Man fans who are gonna get mad at me for not knowing his name, it's a Hammer Joe. Yes, I know the name, I just think it's stinky. Makes me go back to the Ego Raptor video. Mega Man, those are called Hammer Joes! That's the only reason I know what they're called. Alright, and these are wonderful because of the spikes.
Was that like one of his awesome series Flash videos?
Yes, the sequelitis.
Okay,
when he did Mega Man vs. Mega Man X. I'll take the hit, because I fell through the pit so many times. Whee! Oh look, we can use the Rush Coil! Now what's really sad is, Rush is... If there was actually a broken element in this game, it's kind of Rush. So much so...
I'm not seeing how, really.
Oh, you'll see when we get to Wily Man, because he's utilized a lot there. But he was apparently bad enough that the developers actually did put the Nerf bat to Rush in later games. Because if you utilized Rush properly, you could kind of break the game. Not break in a bad way, but like you could get a lot of energy tanks and a lot of extra lives right off the bat. And I will even kind of show that off. Because if the game is going to throw in an exploit, I'm going to exploit it. To the people who are going to scream at me and go, why are you exploiting? If it's there, why not? If it's there and I know how to do it.
But Drak, you didn't use the missing no glitch.
I know! I totally didn't! Because I didn't want to break my emulator.
Oh, that was close.
Alright, on to Sparkman. And I can't get the Shadow Blade. There we go. Sparkman! Yes, you can kind of break this fight. Because he takes a while to jump over. And with that, we now get the Spark Shock, and it looks like Crash Man. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and take a break from here. When we get back, we'll tackle the remaining robot masters.